What's up, guys? Mother Nature welcomes you guys too. Did you guys see that breeze? Did you feel it? I did. Okay, so welcome back. Welcome back to my channel where we speak the truth. Where we've been speaking the truth and nothing but the truth. Call it my angels. Yes. My ancestors, my spirit guides. Because we don't want confusion, right? Because we know what confusion is. Confusion is the devil. Ooh. Confusion is the devil, right? Illusions, right? The moon signifies illusions, right? Revelations, like my album, Revelation 11:27. And that is what we're doing, right? We're revelating crimes, right? Crimes of injustice, high-level crimes, especially crimes against me, an innocent person, yet someone who's wise, right? Who's able to see through the moon, through the darkness, through the illusions, right? Illusions against the sun. The sun is the happiest card on the deck, right? I am the sun. Right. Thank you, sun. Especially me, right? Someone with the intuition and wisdom and patience of a high priestess, you know? Patience of a saint. And all that, right, led to my awakening when I first found out about all of this. But first things first, right? We already know that Mark Camarena, right? Mark Camarena, the one who is supposed to be training people, right? Yet he's taking all these steroids, right? Aren't you supposed to be healthy? Aren't you supposed to be healthy before you train others, right? Aren't you supposed to be teaching health if you're a personal trainer? Oh, but that's okay. That's why you've lost all of your clients, right? Probably have like 3, 4 that are just there. But we already know, right, that Mark Camarena was the one behind the catfish profile of me, right? Mark Camarena was the one behind the fake Instagram profile of me, right? Selling my nudes, my personal photos. And how did he get access to that? Well, I was his roommate, right? I remember he took my laptop and I would see my laptop's location, right? To this hacker by the Pasadena Mall. Yes, of course, I remember everything. And the forensics already know that was not me behind that profile, right? The authorities know that was not me behind that profile. It was Mark Camarena, right? I have not received any type of money, especially with my nudes. Like, where is my money? Like, and that is a high-level crime. Mark Camarena. Now, right, all these people were bribed, right, to keep their mouth shut. And since they keep on, right, keeping their mouth shut, then I'm gonna keep opening my mouth until someone, right, until they decide to come forward, right? And the person whose name I said I wasn't going to say because I respected that person, which I no longer respect because of their commitment to vanity, right? Their commitment to lies, their commitment to illusions, right? Their commitment to being bribed is bigger than their values, than their integrity, right? Then I will eventually have to say his name. And I don't have a problem with that, right? Because they never had a problem with all of this crimes that they've been committing against me. Now, what did that couple do, right? With the bribe money, right? Anthony Marquez and his partner, right? They didn't want to get caught, right? So they they didn't want to get caught with that money, right? So they invested that money into a property, into a home, to to kind of like hide that money, to hide the money of the bribes, right? And that money of the bribes was actually for their silence because of my death, right? Of the death that they wanted to cause, that they didn't. So they had to get married, right? False love, right? They had to get married to make themselves look like a family, right? In front of a judge. Confirmation. Anthony Marquez bribed his partner, right? To make it look, to be quiet, right? To not say anything because they have to get this house, right? They have to get this home that they invested their money on, right? They don't want to lose the property that they already bought. So they have to keep this lie going, right? They lied about being a family, right? To receive that money that they invested in that home. Which is why, right? They wanted to keep, right? They wanted to, which is why they came out with the whole plan, right? Of all these fake text messages, creating this whole fake story, right? Which is not me, which is Mark Camarena, right? Behind those text messages, behind that Instagram account, right? To bribe the person that was supposed to be my divine counterpart, right? The person that was bribed and hired from the beginning. The money they got was actually for my death. But of course, when they see all the money there, right? The court's going to be like, what? What is this? So they didn't want that to happen. So prior to that, they invested it in that home, in that property. Yeah. And they pretended to be me in front of court officials, right? With my identity that Mark stole, because remember, he had access to my previous IDs that were in my room, right? Which is why I haven't been notified, which is why I have not gotten any of the money that belongs to me, which is why I have not been paid for any of the work that I did in Brazil, right? From Juven, the pedophile, right? The one that traffics, right? Sex traffics kids, right? And we all know where he goes, right? He goes to Bora Bora, he goes to Aruba, right? And I say that because he's told me that. He didn't tell me what he went there for, but I know. He told me the place that he goes to. And that's how they filtered that bribe money that was for the death that they had planned for me, right? To kill me. That's how they filtered the bribe money to keep that fake divine masculine's mouth shut and other people involved. Which is why I say he has no integrity. He seems like a God person, but he's not, right? Because God knows what you've been doing to me, right? God had guided me from the beginning, right, to tell you what these people were doing to you, and yet you didn't believe me, right? You thought I was lying. You thought I was crazy, like they all said, right? But crazy for a reason. Crazy because everything that was coming out of my mouth was exposing all of you guys. So we already know where the money went, right? To the investment of that home. And now look at them arguing with each other. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on dismantling everything because I know everything, right? I'm just smart. I know what I'm saying when I have to say it. And I'm not threatening anyone, right? But if I looked out for you and I protected you from the beginning, telling you the plans that these people were doing behind your back, and you didn't believe me and you still decided to go with them, right? And not even go with them, because I could give a fuck if you go with them, right? But you go with them and you backstab me, right? And you create these lies and illusions, right? And you're part of those lies and illusions, right? And you make it seem like I'm desperately in love with you when I'm not, right? Yes, I had genuine feelings for you, but I'm not stupid, I'm not dumb, right? I have self-worth, I have integrity, I have things going on for myself, unlike that stupid ass, ugly, raccoon-eyed person that's been by your side, cheating on you, right? Passing STDs, fucking everyone else, right? And that's all I have to say. So you decide, right, whether you want to continue to keep your mouth shut, or you want me to say your name, because honestly, I'm over it. That is the message. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to speak clearly. Thank you, Mother Nature. You see how beautiful this tree is?